Hi kittens. In celebration of the Death and Rebirth main story update, we are going to be checking out Sylus's card, which is Freefall Gambit, and I believe this is part of the Promise Battle Pass that you can purchase. I surprisingly haven't touched this one yet. I've held on and it came at the most perfect time. And also, I'm still playing around with a layout because I am not live, so this is going to be only exclusive to YouTube, so you are all special. But without further ado, shall we jump straight in? I'm really excited. The fact that Sylus looks like he's jumping out of a freaking plane or helicopter is giving me life. The protocol taken away by Shadetide seems to be connected to Sylus. Honestly, I love soft, fluffy Sylus, but I love Bossman Sylus. So the fact that we get this card is almost like a segue to the main story update, I feel, just in terms of the vibes. Like, we need more heist, we need more action. I love it. So I really hope this card serves that.
We've located the abandoned vehicle. Now we're awaiting further orders.
Okay. Search it. Recently, Lincoln has seen a sudden increase in smuggled protocols. It's suspicious. And after conducting an investigation, we traced them to a gang called Shadetide. With my team, we tracked down this batch of protocols and finally discovered Shadetide's transport vehicle near a factory.
The truck's empty. The Shadetide members are unconscious and the protocols are gone. Looks like someone robbed them.
Oh, unconscious.
There's no sign of a struggle. That means whoever took over the truck did it as soon as they appeared.
Oh.
But who could pull off something like this?
I wonder. I walk around the crime scene and spot a strange track in a clearing. Did you see any motorcycle tracks over there and run an analysis?
We did. They're definitely motorcycle tires from last year's Actis RT018 model.
Husband! Someone whom I'm well acquainted with uses RT018 tires. Or 18, I should say. Take the Shadetide members back to Unicorn's HQ. Oh?
I hope you're having a pleasant night, sweetie. Tonight's moonlight is lovely.
And it's lovely hearing from you too, Sylus. Intercepting our calls. I look up at the sky, but before I can see the moon, a small red beam flashes. Guessing Sylus' location, I turn around and wave in that direction. I let the laser dot settle on my palm. I'm not. Someone is aiming his laser sight at me. Oi!
But I'm pretty sure you waved hello. Doesn't that mean you're in a good mood?
I love their cheeky flirting. It's so good. What if I'm signaling my team to catch you?
Would you really do that?
He clocks us all the time.
I was nice enough to leave behind a clue related to the smuggled protocors.
Okay, fine, I guess. The red dot moves down from my palm, and traces a rough outline of a protocol on the ground. I thought it was gonna say to our chest or something. As soon as I saw the tire tracks, I knew it was you. You never talked about Shadetide before. I guess they're not affiliated with you?
Having underlings who break deals so shamelessly would only ruin Anakainis' reputation. I destroyed the protocors, by the way. Don't waste your time chasing them.
I feel like you didn't like their quality.
Of course. You know I have high standards.
Yes, sir. Before I can ask another question, the red beam flickers and disappears.
Your colleague will be here soon. Until we meet again, sweetie.
The way he drops Sweetie so casually during like a business deal almost is just so hot. The comms channel is silent, and sure enough, my colleague arrives shortly after.
The Shadetide members are in custody. Should we go after whoever robbed the protocors?
They're more troublesome than Shadetide. Return to the association building and wait for orders. They're more troublesome. I have a lead I want to follow. I'll head back later.
All right. Stay safe.
Will do. After seeing my colleague's car disappear, I switch off my communication device and location tracker. Then I think about my next course of action. But is Sylus really going back to Anakainis' base? It's practically on the other side of the world. Mephi! I love seeing Mephi in these cards. We need more Mephi. I hear a crow in the distance. I raise my head and see Mephisto perched on a branch. He meets my gaze. Lazily flapping his wings, he flies off without an explanation. Great, you're leading me somewhere again. Where are you taking us? Ooh, to the pad. Mephisto brings me to a room on a nearby hotel's top floor. Then he finds a place to rest. We got here faster than Sylus. I can tell Sylus has been living in this place for a while. Almost everything I can see is familiar. That's the butterfly knife I gave him last week, and the gems I picked out for him. The way that he's decorating with the stuff that we gave him is so cute. Didn't he say his tableware was tasteless? But he's using it. So Sylus stayed here while keeping an eye on everything. No wonder he hasn't been at the Honor Kindness's base recently. I turn my head to Mephisto. Where's that big butterfly bow tie I made for you? He obviously isn't too fond of that gift. I pick up a gem, wave it, and then toss it aside. Mephisto rushes over to retrieve it. Before he can return to it... before he can return it to me, I throw another one. After several rounds of fetch, I notice there aren't many gems left on the desk. Sylus still hasn't returned. Hey, Mephi. Oh, that's cute. Isn't it a little unreasonable for him to be out this late? Speak of the devil. Oh! As soon as the thought pops into my mind, I turn off the lights and hide behind the door. He knows you're there, sweetie. Yeah, when the footsteps are 1 second away from my trap, they stop.
Not here, huh? I guess I'll walk around. Again.
He knows! I hear him move away, but the door suddenly swings open when I'm about to ambush him. He loves it. He loves angry MC. He loves teasing MC. And he just loves playing games with MC. It's so cute. Hi! Luckily, I always have a backup plan when I deal with Sylus. I press my finger gun against his forehead. Oh.
Should I also say I'm not having a pleasant night?
Sylus tilts his head, which makes my finger slide down to the tip of his nose. Oh, the playfulness. Yeah, you're late. Even though it's an offhand complaint, Sylus looks amused. Hello? Sylus takes my hand and puts something in it. Before I can register what it is, he gently squeezes my finger gun.
I confess, I found a lead.
Did you now?
I figured I'd help speed things up for the Hunters Association.
Hi. Oh, he looks so good. The room lights flicker on as he walks in. I see a protocol fragment in my hand. Is this from the batch you took?
It broke off before I finished destroying them. It doesn't match the others from the shipment. I could have thrown it away with everything else, but I assumed you were interested in their goods.
Holding the protocol fragment up to the light, I notice the odd cracks in it. This isn't a normal protocol. It has tiny cracks and fibrous texture. Protocols like this can explode if damaged. I saw one at the association.
Are you always this observant?
Mm-hmm. Especially with you. Oh my... Oh! He looks so big. Sylus picks a bottle from the wine cabinet, grabs 2 glasses, and carries them to the balcony. He's so suave. He comfortably sits down near a small side table. With a million questions on my mind, I join him. Of course, I'm a professional hunter, so nothing gets overlooked. I lean in to study Sylus, but he presses a cold glass against my cheek.
What sort of conclusions did this professional hunter draw from observing me up close?
I can tell you up to something.
Indeed? Why else would I have invited my professional hunter? Indeed? Why else would I have invited my professional hunter?
You know I had I need to really behave because I maxed out during the spring card. I can't have that again. I cannot. We should stay on topic. A wisp of black-red mist pulls an empty chair over to Sylus' side. Look at me. He raises an eyebrow. Oh, he's so fine.
You've been working all night. Aren't you tired?
Tell me your plans for Shadetide. I won't sit down until you do. Ooh, standing your ground, girlie.
Ah, then I'll tell you later. I think you're enjoying the fact you get to be taller than me right now.
Oh, he's not wrong.
Is that why you're in a good mood, sweetie?
Yes. Please. Is it that obvious?
Try glaring a little harder next time.
Oy. Being seen through makes things less fun. I make a face and sit down beside him. I just want to know what you're really after. Considering Shadetide's size, you could have dealt with them using any lat key. Even Mephi. Why are you personally getting involved?
You're not wrong. Mephisto can give it a shot next time.
Mephisto glances at Sylus before turning away.
They took my goods, but refused to honor our agreement. They even had the nerve to mess with the N109 zone.
Uh-oh.
I can't let people think the rules I set in N109 are just for show. And everything that's mine will always be mine. I won't tolerate losing anything.
Sir, because you're looking directly at us with those eyes and the strong eye contact, are you referring to moi? Sorry, that deserves a save. So when they didn't keep up their end of the deal, you hijacked the protocols as a warning? As they say, an eye for an eye. He fiddles with my hair as he responds with a deliberate playfulness. Oh!
That's not how I operate, sweetie.
Can you imagine just... That's not how it operates, sweetie. Like... Oh, Sylus.
It's a little too fair for my taste.
Oh. No wonder Shadetide is staying under the radar lately. They don't want to keep messing around with you.
Really? But according to my intel, they're not giving up. They plan on transporting everything by air.
So this is how it begins.
And the explosive protocore you mentioned is probably in that batch. We can cause a little bit of chaos and hijack a plane. Yes! What do you say?
Yes! Absolutely! Take me with you! Lead the way! Lead the way! He holds out his palm like he's expecting me to high-five him. With my hand, I make a scissors gesture and snip his palm. Why are we like this? Scissors beat paper. I win. Oi. But is hijacking a plane the only thing you'll do?
What do you mean?
We ended up blowing up someone's truck after we hijacked it. You even said it was a minor dispute too. And before that, you said you were going to be Robin Hood for a bit, but you scared them so much that they returned everything to honor kindness. You forget, we forget, since we see, the goofy, soft, romantic side of Sylus, you forget he is literally he's got a bounty on his ass. He is the most dangerous guy right now. It's crazy. You forget how crazy he is. I love this so much. Why do you give that old lady a box of small explosives anyway?
She's from the N109 zone. Don't underestimate her.
They're all built different, I guess. Well, I want to prevent your bounty from increasing. Let's forget about it this time. Sylus barely reacts. I can't speak. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting what kind of person he is. And he's hot! He is a freaking mafia boss man. And soon to be husband. Sylus barely reacts, but he quietly covers my hand with his.
All restricted items must be confiscated.
This isn't contraband. Why are you taking it away?
If I could, I'd confiscate your refusal too.
Sylus absent-mindedly swirls his glass. The bubbles rise like his dangerous thoughts. If Shadetide tries to do anything, the association will handle it. We'll move in and seize everything once their planes lands. You can stand by and watch. We'll avenge you more or less. Sylus flicks my forehead.
You're so noble. We're on a balcony under the night sky, sweetie.
This is what I
With
mean!
such romantic scenery. We're obligated to say something more appropriate.
See what I mean? Exactly. But also, I feel like Sylus will always support MC and let her do her thing. Let her be independent, make decisions, and he will just be there. Like, supporting her all the... I love it. I love it.
Save your formal talk for when you write your association report.
Heavy clouds blanket the sky and hide the moon. Sylus, however, seems to be enjoying himself. He taps his fingers on the table to the beat of the music. Behind us, Mephisto ruins the mood with an ill-timed call. How is this romantic when we have a crow cawing in the background?
Romance is something you choose to feel.
Aww. Also, I was hoping he will start humming our singing king. Hi. He gently taps my head.
Give it a try.
Ooh.
Are you ready? Shadetide is loading up the protocors so they can be transported.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, everything's going according to plan. My cover hasn't been blown and I'm about to get on the plane with them. Ooh, it's happening. After returning to the Hunters Association, I turned in the explosive protocol fragment and explained Shadetide's plan. The flight route passes over the city. To prevent a Midair explosion, the association decided to intervene. My colleagues will ambush them at the plane's destination. Meanwhile, I'll disguise myself as a member of the Shadetide and seal the explosive protocol.
Try not to fight them while the plane is in the air. Safety first.
Understood. The call ends and I switch the comms channel to contact Sylus. Drop the hijacking idea. We already have a plan in place. If you show up, you'll only be walking into a trap. He don't care.
I see a fierce kitten is flexing her claws. I see a fierce kitten is flexing her claws.
Oh my god.
However, it's unusually quiet on your end. It doesn't sound like your colleagues are nearby.
Does he have to be this observant? We've upgraded security for our comms channel, that's all. Sylus chuckles.
Good luck.
We'll be fine. The call ends. I destroy and throw away the communication device before stepping out from my hiding place behind a wall. Hopefully, everything goes smoothly and Sylus doesn't reveal any surprises. We'll see. Oh, we're in the plane!
Quit dawdling and get on the plane!
We arrived. Understood, sir. Oh, it's pretty. We're in a small private aircraft with a limited amount of seats. Shadetide only sent 5 people. The rest of the plane is occupied by crates filled with protocols. Only 5? Before long, we're above the clouds and cruising altitude. Are you sure we shouldn't double check? The boss wants every protocol accounted for.
Are you that worried?
Okay then. But if we lose a few, it's on you.
Don't you... Ugh. Fine. Check the back.
Get it, girl. While everyone is busy playing cards, I move to the back of the plane and carefully take out my protocol detector. I pretend to count the protocols while secretly scanning the shipment. When I pass a certain crate, the detector's red lights turns on. Open the crate, use a resonance evolve to isolate the explosive protocol and then seal it. Nothing bad has happened yet. Now I need to wait until we land. I love how clever MC is and so stealthy. I hear 2 knocks from the cabin door. Everyone looks towards the sound.
I must be hearing things. Is someone knocking from outside the plane?
Is it Sylus?
We're thousands of meters in the air. Who'd be knocking?
Shut up! Suspicious, I focus and notice a faint beeping at the door. I heard this before when Sylus and I hijacked that truck. I realize what's outside the door and quickly take cover. Meanwhile, the Shadetide members are slow on the uptake.
Wait, that isn't knocking. It's the countdown for a bomb!
The cabin door warps and bursts open because of the explosion. It triggers emergency alarms that immediately blare throughout the cabin. The turbulence lasts only for a few seconds before the pressure control system stabilizes the cabin in temperature. Without the cabin door, the winds howl growl louder, and aircraft hovers above us. Our sons! Our twins!
Did you really think we could find you just because you took to the skies?
Damn it. It's Onakainis.
One of the younger Shadetide members contact the cockpit's intercom and yells at the pilot.
They're practically on top of us. Change course already. Do something.
Oh, it's getting good. Before we can continue, the plane jerks violently. Husband is here to save us. A familiar figure leaps from the aircraft above amidst a swell of violent black-red mist. They land in the doorway that was breached. Sylus steps into the cabin and fixes his windswept hair. I knew things were going too smoothly.
I can't believe this! It's I!
Oh, he doesn't have a pseudonym. Or an alias name, I should say. Not pseudo. Elias. He doesn't have an alias name. Because he was Mr. R in the springtime card. So interesting. After his instinctive outburst, the grunt leader quickly shuts his mouth and gulps.
What do you want from us this time?
I love seeing him in action. Oh my god, the silence is deadly. Wow. Sylus surveys the cabin interior. He's clearly unimpressed.
There's nothing here that interests me.
Relieved, the man exhales until Sylus takes a few steps.
But you're in my way.
Just seeing
So get out.
Oh! Seeing him in action, like in his role, is just so good. It's so hot! The grunt leader who's in charge of the transport mission uneasily rubs his nose.
Get out? From the plane?
Did I stutter?
Ooh. Through the cabin windows, the city lights look like a warning rather than a pretty sight. Although the grunts are terrified of Sylus, they don't dare to readily follow his orders, even when they have parachutes.
Do you need me to escort you out personally?
No!
Under Sylus's gaze, the grunt leader staggers to the door. The roaring wind distorts his face. He makes eye contact with Sylus, then, closing his eyes, the grunt leader tumbles out of the plane. He shrieks like a kite with a surf string and disappears into the darkness below. Horrified by the sight, the others waste no time. They jump out of the plane, one after another. The last Shadetide member, seeing me just stand there, desperately cries.
Why are you still here? You want Onakainis to deal with you?
Hi. From the corner Sylus reaches for me, he pulls me close. Have you ever considered that I might be part of the Onakainis?
Quite likely.
The Shadetide member's eyes widen, but before he can say anything, Sylus takes a half step. It's enough to make the grunt fling himself out of the plane. We're the only ones left. Sylus looks me up and down as if he expected this. He did a little bit of surveying.
I knew that pathetic bomb trick wouldn't faze you, sweetie.
I had a feeling you tried the same stunt you used on that truck. You're not one for originality, are you?
Why should I be fancy when we're dealing with this kind of junk? Did you find what you wanted on the plane?
Knowing Sylus, he might take the protocol. Hesitant, I don't answer immediately. But my silence is useless. Sylus's gaze zeroes in on my right hand that's holding the protocol.
So, you found it.
It's just one protocol. You're not going to take it away from me.
Everything that's mine stays mine, remember. I won't let anything go missing.
Too bad. I won't let go of what I want either.
We're more alike than I thought.
I'm so sorry. That was the greatest comeback from MC. Oh, I'm living for this. I feel a surge of energy and adopt a more aggressive stance, but my hand falters when I reach for the gun at my waist. In that cursed split second, a familiar mist engulfs me, and before I can react, a firm yet gentle grip seizes my neck. I attack, but Sylus has already stepped to the side. He tosses the protocol, sealed it within its case in his hand. Sylus!
What?
Hand it over. After we land, I can write up a good Samaritan report for you.
What if I don't do that? Will I get charged again?
I'm just trying to help. The association already has this plane on their radar, so they'll move in as soon as we land. Seeing how he remains in his current position, I point to the small case in his hand. We put a precise track on that, so no matter where you go, they'll find you as long as you have it.
Is that so?
They also have evolve suppressing equipment. Once you confront them directly, I can't guarantee your safety. He is feeding off this. He moves closer. The protocol case is so close that I can almost grab it. His cold fingers and voice brush against my ear.
Who said I'd wait until the plane lands?
No! Oh my... I'm sorry, but this is such a hot photo of him. He backs up to the cabin door, and the city night sky is behind him. A subtle gleam of madness dances in his eyes. You're not actually going to jump out of the plane, are you?
Didn't you say they can find me wherever I go?
Sylus lowers his gaze. His voice is almost akin to a hypnotic murmur.
Come find me, kitten.
Shut up! No! No! I keep doing this to myself. What do you mean? What do you mean voice lines at max? What do you mean? Oh, I have serious cleaning up to do, especially for the next update. We'll have to come back to this. But seriously?
Come find me, kitten.
Ah! My God! Then he falls backwards and descends from the plane. Mission Impossible kind of shit. I'm here for it. Sylus! Are we diving in? The only response I get is a howling wind. That lunatic. Already equipped with a parachute, I jump after. Shut up. MC is such a badass too. MC is... MC! Let's freaking go, girl! No way! Oh! I get closer to the bright city lights, yet there's no signs of Sylus. He better hope I fail to catch him. I know this is exactly what he wants, and that he's safe, but my heart is still on the edge. My parachute slows my descent. In the distance, I see Sylus standing on the roof of a skyscraper. He waves at me! Please, Sylus! He leans against a railing and watches me as if he's holding a glass of wine. He is so entertained. Once I land, he helps me down from the ledge. His arm is around my waist.
Was that thrilling enough for you?
Absolutely. While unfastening my harness, I kick him.
Do you feel better now?
She's like, sir, really? I only jumped to make sure you were safe. You have any semblance of common sense, hand over that protocol. My words seem to be very effective. He raises his hands like he's expecting me to search him.
Go ahead, sweetie. You can check to see if I have it on me.
His sudden cooperation makes me hesitate. I meet his half-amused gaze, then I frown, check the pouch attached to my belt, and find a familiar case. He must have given it back when he helped me down.
Do you still think I'm hiding something?
Obviously. I bet you're hiding a lot of trouble. I wrap my arms around his waist. He looks so good. Determined, I hastily pat him down, but before I can find anything suspicious, he chuckles and catches my hand.
Do all hunters have weird methods for pat-downs?
Listen, if I had a choice, if I had an option to pat him down, I will pat him down. Thanks for the compliment, but it's not as weird as the escape plan you had for hijacking a plane. I still can't believe you jumped out like that. Me either. He literally just nothing. Just using him and his evolve. He is insane. I won't bother following you next time.
Sweetie, you'll be even more confident in your jump next time.
Next time? He gently steals my raised fist, gesturing toward the sky with his chin. He prompts me to look up. A golden moon hangs over the city. Oh, we're getting romantic.
Won't you look at that? The moon finally revealed itself tonight.
The moon bathes everything in a gentle glow and smooths down rough edges. Sylus hugs me, and any frustration I had melts into this tranquil scene. Oh, I could imagine. I imagine him being very, very comforting. It's romantic. Girl, that adrenaline rush, falling from the sky, chasing after him, him waiting for you on a rooftop, grabbing your waist. It's more than romantic. It is boom shakalaka. A soft, breathy laugh resounds above my head.
So, you do feel it this time.
Giggling, kicking my feet. That was amazing. The way I would die to see a kindled memory, even for a split, even just for a minute, of him jumping out and MC rushing after him. Impeccable. Impeccable scenario, impeccable case. I am here for it. That was a great card.